More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
Well, good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial High School as we get ready for game number 2. About a week later for the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars and the Des Moines Roosevelt Rough Riders. Got through one game last Tuesday for this series, and Mother Nature played into account there to end the last game. So we waited a week, and we'll play again here for the Jaguars and the Rough Riders here on Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks. Thank you for joining us.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Well, folks, once again, welcome back to the ball field here at Ankeny Centennial High School as we wrap up game number 2 of the Roosevelt Jaguars series. That Mother Nature played a part in last Tuesday. The Jaguars winning that game 4-2. But if you ask me, it was really Mother Nature that won that game, as my partner sitting to my right, Rodney Tomlinson, and my dad joins in once again tonight. Welcome back to the press box.
Well, thank you. Yeah, one big flash of lightning followed by an immediate boom sent us all home last week. There was no doubt after that we were not playing anymore. So they called that one good, and we get a whole new game tonight. As you said, finishing off what was originally a doubleheader turns into 2 single games.
So we're getting ready to go here. Both teams have taken infield here this evening. We're waiting on the umpires to show up, and then we'll get going. You're watching Ankeny Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are two kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
Well, once again, we welcome you to the ballpark here at Ankeny Centennial High School. As just a reminder, this is a continuation of last week's game on Tuesday against the Rough Riders. One of two games getting in last week. Mother Nature coming into play with a big flash of lightning back in left field that sent that game to completion. Jaguars winning that game 4-2 last Tuesday. And the Jaguars three wins on the season, and we're going to turn it over to PA announcer Rodney Tomlinson for starting lineups.
Couple of housekeeping notes. Restrooms are located on the south end of the complex. Concession stand is open on the southeast corner of the facility. It's time to introduce tonight's starting lineups. First, let's meet the Rough Riders. Leading off in right field, number 1, Lucas Kelly. Batting second in center field, number 2, Maddox White. Batting third, wearing number 22 at second base, Luther Cox. Hitting fourth, the designated hitter, number 11, Aiden Vins. Hitting fifth, the shortstop, number 24, Ethan Hall. Batting sixth and doing the catching, number 16, Karsten Clausen. In the 7 spot, the first baseman, number 15, Troy Wynn. Hitting 8th, the left fielder, number 23, Miles Lorenzen. And batting 9th at third base, number 6, Gabe Basowski. On the mound for the Rough Riders, number 12, Joey Aarons. Now let's meet the starters for your Jaguars. Leading off at shortstop, number 2, Will Nessler. Batting second, the left fielder, number 20, Nolan Powell. Hitting third, wearing number 7 at third base, Will Morris. In the cleanup spot, your right fielder, number 17, Cade Newman. Batting fifth at first base, number 1, Alex Corey. Behind the plate, number 16, Brecken Miller, bats sixth. In the 7 spot, the pitcher, number 50, Tyler Majeski. Batting eighth, center fielder, number 4, Garrett Stevens. And batting ninth at second base, number 13, Eli Starr. Head coach for the Rough Riders is Tyler Brown, assisted by Bill Carter, Tony Biancalana, and Colby Carmichael. For Centennial, your head coach is Mark High, assisted by Sean Lanham, Hunter Casper, and Bob Hoig.
Well, folks, that's going to wrap up starting lineups here tonight, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You're watching Centennial Digital, brought to you by the Carl Chevrolet Family of Networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carlway.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
So with starting lineups out of the way, we are all good to go here on a Tuesday night. Beautiful Tuesday night at that. A nice 87 degrees here as we get ready to go. It's Jaguars Rough Riders, game number 2 of the series. On the mound for the Jaguars, it's Majeski to Miller, your battery. Tyler Majeski, the pitcher. Brecken Miller back behind the dish, looking around the infield. It's going to be Alex Corey over at first. Eli Starr holds down second base. Over to shortstop, it's Will Nessler and Will Morris. On the left side, looking at the outfield, it's Nolan Powell. Over in left field, Garrett Stevens in center, and Cade Newman over in right field. First batter up for the Rough Riders is Lucas Kelly. First pitch to Kelly going to be swung on, strike one. Next pitch to Kelly, going to miss outside, make the count 1-1. That one going to be left up high. 2-1 now, the count to Lucas Kelly. Kelly came around to score twice in game number 1. Reached on a base on balls. And a stand-up double for Kelly.
Yes, we were joking. It was Kelly versus Corey, as each of those the only 2 to score for their team, and it was 2-2.
So a 2-2 count here to Lucas Kelly, and that's going to be strike 3. Hits the outside corner. So Tyler Majeski going to come away with a backwards K for out number 1. Brings up Maddox White, the center fielder for the Rough Riders. First pitch to White. Misses down low. So the Jaguars coming off of a loss to Iowa City in the Herkelman Invite. Coming into today's game, looking at the record here, 3-1 are the Jaguars. One-two count. Swung on, strike 3. So Majeski will put 2 away on his own. Brings up the second baseman for the Rough Riders, Luther Cox.
Majeski off to a great start. 2 batters, 2 Ks in the books here to get it going for the Jaguars tonight.
Fouled back, softball side. No action on the softball side here tonight. That one's going to miss down and away.
Cox flinched at it when it came in, but he held back, called the ball.
2-1 the count with 2 away. Fouled off. Cox ahead of the pitch. Two away, inside, full count.
Well, that one got his attention.
Well, you got to think that may have been strategical. Throw one inside, fill the count up. Maybe make him chase out to the outside here with this one.
Well, by where the catcher was set up, we're right to guess it didn't break like he was planning on.
That was going to be a high fly ball. Newman tracking it and not able to make the play.
Great effort out there in right field. Newman, a long run into foul territory. Tried to slide under it, just couldn't make the grab, but great effort.
And unfortunately, that one just out of camera shot. But yeah, Newman was tracking it the entire way, went to slide and catch it, and just didn't get there in time.
Well, I didn't think he would get that close when he took off, but great effort, just not able to close it out.
Couple new scrapes on the arm from the warning track. 2-2 once again dribbled forward. That's going to be in play. And that's going to be out number 3. So Miller will pick that one up, throw it down to Corey, and that'll be out number 3. We go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. We head to the bottom. It's 0-all. Jaguars due up. You're watching Ankeny Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Welcome back to the ball field here at Ankeny Centennial High School. Rough Riders take the field for the first time in this game. And your battery is Aarons de Clausen for the Rough Riders. Winning Cox over on the right side of the field. Win at first. Cox holding down second. The shortstop is Hall. Besowski holds down third for the Rough Riders. Your outfield is Lorenz, White, and Kelly. Left to right. And leading off for the Jaguars, it's going to be Will Nessler, the shortstop. Nessler going 0 for 3 at the plate in game number 1. That one's going to miss up high. That one fouled high and back. The 1-1 pitch turns into 1-2 as Nessler swings away.
Chase that high one up and out of the zone.
Nessler this season a .231 batting average. 2 singles, 1 triple for Nessler. Two and two the count. That one sent right back up the middle. Mark that one in the base hit column, as now that's going to go for extra bases. Nessler going to charge for third, and he'll be in safely. So Nessler will stand on third as we bring in Nolan Powell, the left fielder. So a great hit by Nessler, going to gain the 2 extra bases on an E8.
It was a solid shot back up the middle, and White out there just overran it a little bit, it looked like. He bent down to get it and snuck under him and rolled all the way to the fence.
Yes, it did. Well, a great spot for the Jaguars to be in here with Nessler over on third. Powell up at the plate. That one's going to find the inside portion of the zone, make it 1-2.
And credit to Nessler on that. He saw it. He was watching the play as he was running. As soon as that ball went through, he was going third all the way. There was no way he was stopping at second.
Yeah, you saw him take the big turn at second as Powell swings away at that one, and that's going to be strike number 3. And that'll put one away, bring up the third baseman, Will Morris. But yeah, you saw the intent of going to third. As soon as he looked, saw that ball get through in the outfield, took a big sweeping turn over at second and just charged his way to third. As that one's going to come back to the backstop. Big swing from Morris makes it 0-2. And Morris swings away at that one, and that's going to be strike number 3 as that puts 2 away. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Cade Newman, your right fielder for the Jaguars, wearing number 17. Newman, 3 hits, all of them singles, and 3 RBIs on a .214 batting average. I was going to say all of his hits singles, that's all we need right now. A good solid single brings in Nestler over on third.
And then opposite side of that coin, White out in center field is hoping his pitcher gets him out of this.
As Newman fouls that one down the first base side. So 0-2 to Newman. Aaron's looking to get out of it. And that's going to be foul tip, strike 3. So Aaron's hangs 3 forward Ks to get out of the inning off 1 hit and 1 error. We head to the top of the second. Still no score here at the ballpark. You're watching Centennial Digital, brought to you by the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
So we come back to the ballpark on the Rough Rider. Hitting side of the ball, it's the DH, Aiden Venz. The first one up to the plate.
And we didn't talk about it tonight. We talked about it last week. Venz is Mr. Do-Everything Rough Rider. It revolves around him. He is the offensive engine out there that gets things started.
Well, Venz, 9 at-bats this season. 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double. A .222 batting average for Venz this season. That one's going to miss up high and make it 2-1. That one misses outside, 3-1 now the count. And that's going to get through. And Ven's going to end up over on first. So Ven's now on first. Brings up Ethan Hall. That one's going to get by Miller. Ven's now on second. So 1-0 count now here to Ethan Hall. Majeski gets his sign. Checks the runner at second, throws home. And off the handle of the bat of Ethan Hall. Makes it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch coming from Majeski. Misses down low. Two-one pitch. Misses outside. Puts a hitter's count 3-1. Three-one pitch coming from Majeski. Majeski steps off, resets. Finds the sign he likes. The 3-1. Swung on, strike two. So it'll fill up the count 3-2. The 3-2 pitch coming from Tyler Majeski. Right down the zone, that's going to be strike number 3. So backwards K puts one away here in the top of the second. Brings up Karsten Clausen, the catcher for the Rough Riders. As Miller and Majeski going to have a slight meeting on the mound. Things possibly getting a little crossed up between the two of them. Getting things straightened out, and we'll go back here. Clausen 0 for 2 at the plate in game number 1. High fly ball. Tracking it is Alex Corey. Corey going to get the high flying out, and Ven's going to end up over at third. So an F3 puts 2 away, brings up the first baseman, Troy Wynn. And what a great job by Corey there, coming off of the first base side there, tracking it all the way to the glove. Just barely had enough room to make that catch over on the first base side, as the first pitch to Win is outside, ball 1. The 1-0 with a runner on third. Swung on, fouled, softball side. A .250 batting percentage for Troy Wynn this season. 1-1 sent down the first base side and just foul. The 1-2 swung on. That's going to be strike number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the second. We head to the bottom of 2 on 1 hit. On no errors, it's still 0-all. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second here at the ballpark. Alex Corey stepping into the box for the Jaguars, leading us off here in the bottom of the second. And we were talking earlier, it was the battle of Kelly and Corey in game number 1 of this series last Tuesday. Alex Corey, 1 base hit and 2 base on balls, coming around to score twice for the Jaguars. And Corey going to send that one right back up the middle, looking for the gap there. And that's over the head in the alley, and that's going to be 2, looking for 3. Corey going to be down in the dirt, and that's going to be a triple for Alex Corey. So good, solid triple for Alex Corey. Now, we saw it in the first. Aaron's got in this same trouble of a triple or a 3-bag to lead it off. This time it's a triple. Last time it was a single with an error. As Aaron's looking to pitch his way out of this one as well, and that one's going to be a high fly ball for out number 1. Luther Cox underneath that high fly ball for out number 1. And now it's the Jaguar pitcher, Tyler Majeski, up at the plate. As Alex Corey stands on third, first 2 pitches missed low. That one will find the zone. Make the count 2-1. Here to Tyler Majeski. Majeski puts bat to ball on that one. Going to drop in front of the outfielder, Maddox White. And the Jaguars going to bring across Alex Corey. So an RBI for Tyler Majeski and a base hit. Puts himself on first. And the courtesy runner for the Jaguars number 41, Dylan Surratt, coming in to run for the Jaguars over on first. And I believe a question being arisen here by the head coach of the Rough Riders, as Tyler Majeski is listed as the pitcher and the designated hitter. So the possible question of, is he allowed to have a courtesy runner? So the conversation being had, and we head over to the Centennial dugout. So things getting all cleared up there. Garrett Stevens, the center fielder, now the hitter for the Jaguars. As that one, first pitch comes in, strike one. Runner goes. Throw is off, and Surratt's going to be safe at second. So now the Jaguars, a runner on second. One the count. With one away, that one's going to be inside. 2-1. Two and one with one away. One run coming across so far for the Jaguars here in the bottom of the second. That one's high, fouled back. And the run coming across courtesy of Tyler Majeski's single, bringing across Alex Corey. Aaron's pitches towards the plate. And another one fouled back by Alex Corey, just getting underneath of it. The 2-2. Fouled back, new life. So Garrett Stevens fighting to stay alive here in this one. A 2-2 count, fouled the last two back. Another 2-2 pitch. Swung on, foul tipped. And that's going to be strike number 3.
Coming to the plate, second baseman, number 13, Eli Starr.
So Stevens will head back to the dugout, brings out Eli Starr, the second baseman for the Jaguars. Starr getting 2 at-bats last week against the Rough Riders. A 5-3 putout and a single for Starr against the Rough Riders last week. 0-1 the count here to Starr. Misses inside. Starr flinching to get away from that one as it was tight to the inside. Jeff saying you've got the elbow guard, use it. As time is called. So 1-2 the count with 2 away. Runner on second. Sent down the first base side, out of play. The 1-2. Swung on, sent right field. Underneath of it is Kelly, and that's going to be out number 3. So an F9 puts 3 away, but the Jaguars drive across 1 on 2 hits and 1 stranded on base. We head to the top of the third. It's Jaguars 1-0. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
So we come back. It's the top of the third for the Rough Riders. Miles Lorenzen steps into the box against Miles Majeski. First pitch swung on, strike 1. The 0-1 swung on, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, ball 1. Pitch comes from Majeski outside. And not going to get to the glove of Miller. Pulls it glove side. And that one swung on but fouled off. So Lorenzen sees another life here. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled down, dribbled off the foot, so dead ball called. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt. Fills it up 3-2. The payoff pitch. And it's going to hit Lorenzen, so Lorenzen will reach on a hit by pitch. And brings up Gabe Basowski. The Rough Rider third baseman in today's game. Bunt shown. Lorenzen will reach second. Bunt shown again, 1-0. A misses up high from the bat, but it'll be strike number one. So 1-1 count. Bunt shown again. Misses inside, 2-1. All the Jaguar defense shifting over first base side, and that was going to be fouled back. Well, watching this Jaguar defense, you're better off show bunt, draw them off to the right side here. Try and get the right side hit as they drop back as it's 2-2. And that's going to be strike number 3, puts one away.
Top of the order, right fielder, number 1, Lucas Kelly.
So Lucas Kelly, as we go back to the top of the order, steps up to the plate in the left-handed batter's box. Miles Lorenzen over on second. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 misses outside, 2-0. 2-0 pitch swung on, fouled back. Make the count 2-1. Misses outside. So the count in the hitter's favor. That's Lucas Kelly with a runner on second. And he'll take that one outside, ball 4.
Coming to the plate, center fielder, number 2, Maddox White.
So Maddox White will now come to the plate, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound. I believe I did see some action over in the Jaguar bullpen. So Coach I going to come out, give him a little bit of a breather before Maddox White steps in to the box here for the Rough Riders. And I do believe it is Brady Stewart over in the Jaguar bullpen getting loose. Number 8 for the Jaguars. So Majeski steps back onto the mound for the Jaguars. First pitch to White is a ball. So 1-1 count now here to Maddox White, the center fielder. Pitch drops in, strike 2. And I think White was watching that one come at him and then just curved into the strike zone perfectly. Makes the count 1-2 with runners on first and second. That one's going to be swung on, strike 3, puts 2 away. So now Luther Cox will step into the box, the Rough Riders' second baseman. Majeski trying to strand 2 Rough Rider runners on base here in the top of the third, as the first pitch to Cox is swung on for strike 1. The 0-1 misses outside, makes it 1-1. A beautiful curveball from Majeski, misses just outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Behind the back of Luther Cox. Runners will advance to second and third. So the last pitch back behind Luther Cox. Looking for the bull. It's not there. I want to find the outside portion of the zone. Fill the count at 3-2. Hopefully the parents watching the broadcast get the Bull Durham reference. So a full count here to Luther Cox. Majeski coming with the payoff pitch, 2 away, swung on. That's going to be strike number 3. We head to the bottom of the third. Majeski gets minimal damage and no damage at all as we head to the bottom of the third. Straining 2 on base. It's still 1-0 in favor of the Jaguars. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So we go to the top of the order to start the bottom of the third. Here for the Jaguars, Will Nestler, the shortstop, steps into the box. Nestler, a single, reaching third on an E8 in his first at-bat. It was some nice solid contact from Nestler in the first to put him on base. Not quite sure what the call was on that one. So Nestler, high fly ball, center field. White going to try and track it down and settles underneath of it. It's going to be an F8 for out number 1. So now Nolan Powell going to step up to the plate. Powell swings away at the first pitch for strike number 1. The 0-1 makes it 0-2 as Powell swings away again. O2 left high and inside. 1-2. That one left low and outside in the dirt for ball number 2. And Powell will be retired once again. Brings up Will Morris, number 7 for the Jaguars, playing third base. First pitch to Morris, misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery, outside. Add another one to the ball column. The 2-0. Up high, makes it 3-0. Oh, the count heavily in Morris's favor as the 3-0 count. Morris will watch that one. And it'll be 3-1 as that one's called a strike. It'll be ball number 4 for Will Morris as he heads down the first base side. Brings up the right fielder, Cade Newman. Newman fouls that one back. So with 2 away, the Jaguars get a runner on first. And Cade Newman up to the plate. As Aaron steps off. Checking Morris at first. Another one fouled back by Newman, 1-2. So I believe Morris led the team in everything but stolen bases last year for the Jaguars, as 1 to the name of Morris. And we were talking earlier about Venz for the Rough Riders being Mr. Do-It-All. That was Morris for the Jaguars last year. As Morris not wanting to go head first into the bag as he stays up on his feet as Newman gets jammed, going to send it down the first base side and foul. Aaron's keeping Morris at bay here in this one, and Morris staying up on his feet every time as Newman fouls that one strongly down the first base side. Oh, Morris credited 1 stolen base this year. Now the throwback from Aarons, and Morris safe. Morris forced to go down in the dirt that time. Aarons tired of the games on the mound. Morris going to take another step off over at first. Another one fouled back by Newman as he stays alive at the plate. 0-2. Newman continues to sing along with the Bee Gees here in this at-bat. (0-2) with 2 away. Morris testing Aaron's patience at first. Morris goes. Newman. Hard hit ball right field. And Kelly will track it down over in right, and that'll be out number 3. So we will head to the top of the 4th, and the Jaguars leave one stranded. It's still 1-0 in favor of the Jaguars. You're watching the Carl Chevrolet Family of Networks.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong.
We come back to the top of the 4th, and it's Aiden Venz at the plate for the Rough Riders. Venz a single in the 2nd, got stranded on base. Little dribbler over to Eli Starr. Starr going to glove it, glove flip, and that's going to be out at first. So 4-3 puts one away. That'll bring up the shortstop, Ethan Hall. One-zero pitch to Hall. Misses. Makes it 2-0. And a nice little heads-up glove flip from Starr on that last out. Knew he didn't have time to get it up and out of the glove, so decided to flip it out of the glove to Corey over on the first base side. As we are now 3-0 to Ethan Hall. That one will find the zone. Make it 3-1. So Hall will get the base on balls and head down to first base as Karsten Clausen, the catcher for the Rough Riders, steps into the box. Majeski goes to check the runner at first. Almost misses the glove of Alex Corey. And it's Cade Newman out in right field making a play on that hit. So an F9 puts 2 away. Brings up Troy Wynn, the first baseman. And that one could be contested for an L9 out in right field. That was a pretty much line drive over to the right field side.
Quit looking at my score sheet.
I wrote it down as an F9 in mine, but I will go ahead and switch that over. So Troy Wynn.
Clausen's gone to the right side twice and been put away both times. Last time it was Corey on that great play in foul territory.
A high fly ball out of play, just shy of the grandstand. They're not going to want to use that one again. That one's going to have a nice solid dent on the side of the ball as it smacks the concrete.
Well, maybe Majeski might like it. He can get a little extra grip on it and a little bigger break.
Maybe. So the 1-2, Majeski steps off, takes a grab of the rosin bag. The 1-2, low and away, makes it 2-2 with 2 away. Troy Wynn swings on that one, and that'll be out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 4th. One left stranded. We go to the bottom. It's 1-0 in favor of the Jaguars. You're watching Centennial Digital.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the car away.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are 2 kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
Back at the ball field here at Ankeny Centennial High School, Alex Corey going to lead off for the Jaguars. And in the same spot as he was in the second, the leadoff got on base with a triple. And a solid triple at that. A great hit by Corey.
He barreled it up, and you could tell from the moment it left the bat, it was headed for the alley. And it was going to be a hard task for either of them to run that one down.
It was indeed. So 0-2 here early to Alex Corey, as that one's going to be low. Make it 3-0. No, 3-1 count, as I'll get it right in my head. Fouled back. Now we're at 3-2. Yeah. Corey got the barrel on it, but we'll send it foul. Yeah. Going fouled off the knob of Corey's bat. So a 3-2 count. Corey still alive. Up high, ball 4. So Brecken Miller will step up to the plate now for the Jaguars.
Corey fouling off all of those pitches, getting to see them, and eventually gets the free pass.
Well, Brecken Miller, a fly out to second last time up. Gonna look to advance the runner at first. That's Alex Corey. Fouled off. 1-1. The pitcher, Tyler Majeski, stands on deck for the Jaguars. 1-0 misses high. Or 1-1 misses high, excuse me. Another miss down low, this time for Joey Aarons. So 3-1 the count here for Brecken Miller. Swings away. Fills up the count 3-2.
It looked like Aaron's just reared back and let that one go right down the middle, and Miller unable to catch up with it.
The 3-2 down in the dirt. It'll be ball 4. So after 2 consecutive base on balls, the Rough Rider is going to have a meeting over at first. And a courtesy runner coming on for the Jaguars, Rylan Pizzetti. Now stands in over at first We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Carl Chevrolet Family Networks.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
So now the pitcher, Tyler Majeski, steps into the box for the Jaguars. Oh, 1 now the count here for Majeski as he swings away at the first pitch. Next one going to miss outside. 1-1. The 1-1 gets called a ball.
Corey becoming a little more animated on the base path there, drawing the attention of Aarons.
As that one's going to be hit by Majeski. Throw coming in from right field. Runners will now be on first and third as Corey advances. So now Garrett Stevens steps in to the box. It looked like it was going to be close as Corey was charging towards third. Runner goes from first, throw down to second. Corey charging home. And he's going to be called out. So for those of you keeping track in the book on the name of Alex Corey, it's going to be a 2-4-2, puts 2 away. The count 1-0.
2-4-2 for out number 2. One more 2 to put in that box.
Well, I'll give you a number 4. It's the one at the plate. That's Garrett Stevens. Gonna miss low. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Misses low. Puts the count in Stevens' favor. Stevens just going to stand there and take that one, as he will reach first on a hit by pitch. So we head to the bottom of the order. The second baseman, Eli Starr, steps up to the plate. Well, yeah, I think he saw that one coming in and was kind of pre-tracking it, saw it coming towards the shoulder, and he just kind of said, nah, I'll take it. So runners on first and second again here for the Jaguars as Starr will swing away at that one.
Well, I think he decided it was not at the fastball, so he could wear one and not hurt quite as much.
The 0-1 misses down low, makes it 1-1. And Starr calling time before Aarons can get the pitch off.
Aaron's a long pause there, and too long for Eli Starr.
Well, that's like icing the kicker in football right as he gets ready to throw. Calling timeout, and it works in Starr's favor as that one's going to be down low.
Well, Blue doesn't have to grant that either, so.
So you're saying it's the umpire that iced the pitcher. Well, 2-1 as Aarons will look at the runner on. Second. Yeah. Starr fouls that one back. 2-2 with 2 away, 2 runners on. Misses up high and away. Fills up the count 3-2. Well, if you're Aarons right now, you've got 2 runners on base. You're looking to get out of the inning any way you can, whether it be a ball in play like that. And that's going to be Clausen underneath it for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of 4, Jaguars strand 2. Make that the top of the 5th, excuse me. As the Jaguars strand 2, you're watching Ankeny Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience.
Well, Miles Lorenzen going to step into the plate here for the top of the 5th for the Rough Riders. And that one's going to be sent right back up the middle over to the shortstop side. That's Will Nestler. And Nestler to Corey. That'll be out number 1. So a quick put away here. And it's Gabe Basowski stepping into the box now for the Rough Riders.
Kind of a strange thing looking at the book. We're in the 5th inning, and that's the first time the shortstop has touched the ball. Nestler over there for the Jaguars.
And it tight one inside there on Basowski. That one misses low, makes it 3-0. All still action in the Jaguar bullpen. As Brody Stewart warming up over there, or keeping warm as it may be. And that'll be ball 4, putting Basowski over on first. So we go to the top of the order for the Rough Riders. Lucas Kelly. As Majeski will step off the mound.
And there's a third walk issued by Majeski against 12 strikeouts through 4 1/3.
So the 1-0 pitch coming here to Lucas Kelly. Swung on first base side, foul.
Let me correct myself there. I was thinking 12 outs. He's had 8 strikeouts out of the 12. I made the comment about the first time the shortstop touching the ball. Well, when you strike out 8 out of 12, that might have something to do with it.
That might help just a little bit. 1-0. Misses outside. Miller spinning around, checking the runner at first. Nothing there. So 2-1 now the count. Puts on his dancing shoes, gets out of the way of that one. And it'll be in favor of Lucas Kelly, 3-1. Jammed off the handle of the bat, but it's going to be good for a base hit.
Jam sandwich, and he finds his way to first.
So the base hit from Kelly will advance Basowski over to second and put runners on 1 and 2 as Coach Mark High going to come out of the Jaguar dugout. And looks like we are going to visit the bullpen for the Jaguars. As we welcome the new Jaguar pitcher to the field here. So the Jaguars will bring out Brady Stewart, excuse me, to the mound. In relief of Tyler Majeski.
That's always a good sign when your first warm-up pitch sails over the catcher into the backstop. You mentioned Bull Durham earlier. Maybe he's trying to set that up. I wouldn't dig in there if I were you. I don't know where this one's going.
I swear.
Just giving the guy on deck something to look at.
Well, and watching the warm-up pitches here, Brady Stewart curveball, the last one he threw, and a good-looking one at that. Just left it a little bit high there on the warm-up pitch, but looking good from the left-hander of Brady Stewart.
Well, we are entering the third time through the lineup here for Roosevelt.
It'll be Maddox White getting his third at-bat of the game for the Rough Riders. The Rough Riders center fielder. Bunt shown and going to be fouled back. Well, the Rough Riders only have one away here in the top of the fifth.
And remember, it is just a one-run game. So if Roosevelt can play some small ball here and advance the runners, they're a base hit away from the lead.
White swings on that one, makes it 0-2. That one going to be left tight. Makes it 1-2. One, two, swung on. And Stewart going to get his first K. So now Luther Cox comes up to bat, 2 runners on base. Curveball coming in from Brady Stewart and curves in a little bit too much. Makes it ball 1 here to Luther Cox.
Well, the other thing the Rough Rider hitters are now dealing with, they've seen the right-handed pitcher twice through the order. Not only do they have a new man on the mound, he's throwing from the other side. They got a lefty now to look at.
Well, you got to switch your pickup point now with the left-handed pitcher. If you're a right-handed batter, picks it up a little bit later. As Cox picks that one up well. Powell not able to make the play. And, well, you talk about it being a one-run game, and now it's going to be a one-run game to the other side, as that's a stand-up double for Luther Cox. So Aiden Venz, the DH, now up to the plate. This is not the guy you want to put up to the plate with a runner on second after scoring 2. Mentioned Mr. Do-It-All for the Rough Riders last season. Swings away, and that's going to be strike 1.
Well, Luther Cox barreled up that last one solid off the bat. From the moment it left, you knew it was going to be tough for Powell to track it down out there.
And another one lined up. Now Powell sits underneath of it, and that's going to be out number 3. So the Rough Riders bring 2 across here in the top of the 5th, leave 1 stranded on 1 hit. And the Rough Riders will now be up by 2. It's 2-1 in favor of the Rough Riders as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Centennial Digital, driven by the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Welcome back to the ball field as the Rough Riders bring out a new pitcher to start the bottom of the fifth, and it's Julian Nicolino. Well, both pitchers right-handed for the Rough Riders. So we're at the top of the order. Will Nestler, the shortstop for the Jaguars, leads it off. First pitch finds the inside portion of the zone, makes it 0-1.
And for the first time here tonight, the Jaguars find themselves on the wrong end of the score, trailing by 1.
That one getting out of the hand of Nicolino just a little bit too early as it sails behind the back of Nestler. One. Misses down low. 2-1. Nestler, dribbler over to the third base side and going to be out over at first. Basowski to win for out number 1. Well, and we talked about it in the top of the fifth here, but the first time that an infielder has touched the ball and had to throw across the diamond for the Rough Riders. Powell swings away at that one, makes it 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Powell outside. 2-1.
And checking on it, Nicolino is a senior for the Rough Riders.
2-1, swung on, foul, and out of play.
Correct myself, a junior. I followed the line too far across there in their .6 print.
Powell looked like he may have been sticking the elbow up on that one a little bit, trying to get it to nick the elbow. Not able to get it as that one came inside. Fills up the count 3-2. The full count pitch. Back up the middle. And Powell's safe over at first. So now Will Morris will step into the plate. Morris reaching last time on a base on balls. First pickoff attempt towards Nolan Powell.
Back in face first on that one, and nice job hustling down the line. He just simply beat that one out.
Yeah, I think Hall took one too many pumps to throw from the shortstop side, as Morris going to send that one to his counterpart. Runner safe at second, and Morris will be safe at first. So Morris will be safe on the fielder's choice as they tried to cut down the lead runner at second.
And it was a great flash of leather down there at third base. Basowski for the Rough Riders picked that one nicely, but just couldn't get the out at second. So again, credit Powell for the hustle.
And looks like we have a pinch runner coming in for Will Morris. It's going to be number 39 for the Jaguars, Urban Ingram.
Now running for Centennial, number 39, Urban Ingram.
So Cade Newman at the plate for the Jaguars. Runners on first and second. Nicolino, the junior, for the Rough Riders as he goes the wrong way. As the Jaguars will bring another one across as Powell crossing up the feed over at third. Oh, Powell will bring it across as Newman will get the RBI. Brings up Alex Corey, the first baseman. Alex Corey pops that one up high and out of play.
Well, Centennial answers quickly here with one in the top of the fifth and may not be done yet. Two more runners in scoring position.
Well, Jaguars tie it up with Nolan Powell coming across the line, and I'm sure none of his teammates will go back through this broadcast and take the clip of Powell getting down to his knees over on third as he tried to round third. Still able to get up and make it home in plenty of time. Evens the game up at 2-2. The 1-1 pitch going to be to the glove of Lorenzen as Urban Ingram will come home, and the Jaguars will now take the lead.
Corey with the sac fly. Here's the catcher, number 16, Brecken Miller.
So a sacrifice fly puts two away, brings one across. as Lynham hops out of the way of that one from Brecken Miller. Miller waiting to go into his stance till he knows that Nicolino is going to throw home.
And Nicolino was staring in for a sign. I thought we had a stare-off going on there. Everybody was frozen.
Just back to 2016 with the mannequin challenge. As we go through it there again. Miller jammed off the handle, and that's going to be out number 3. As Hall will put that one in the glove. We are going to head to the top of the 6th. Jaguars put 2 on the board here in the bottom of the 5th, and it's now Jaguars back on top, 3-2. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Welcome back to the ball field as Stewart will get the relief done and bring in Will Morris for the top of the 6th. So Owen Gaspari takes over at third base for the Jaguars as Morris coming in to pitch. First batter he will see is Ethan Hall, the shortstop. First pitch is a strike. And it'll make it 0-2. And it'll go 3 in, 3 out for out number 1. So now Karsten Clausen will step into the box and quickly 1-0. One from Morris. That one's going to be off the end of the bat and foul. Well, the Jaguars prematurely throwing down as Clausen gets the benefit of the doubt, gets told he did not go. Make it 3-2. Fouled off again. Stays alive.
Clausen behind those offerings from Stewart. Or Morris, excuse me.
Another one fouled off. This one comes back to the net. High fly ball. As Stevens tracks that one down in center field. Puts two away. Brings up Troy Wynn for the Rough Riders, the first baseman. Morris 1-1 now to Troy Wynn. And yeah, Jeff was saying something right as Morris got on the bump of he's working nice and quick here through the pitching motion.
It's like somebody hit the fast forward button.
And Morris will get the swinging K to put out number 3 on the board. So we will head to the bottom of the 6th. Your Jaguars will remain on top, 3-2. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl-O-Way.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
Well, we come back to the ball field here at Ankeny Centennial High School on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Dropped 3 degrees since first pitch was 87. Now we're down to 84. Still a beautiful day at the ballpark as Owen Gaspari going to step to the plate for the Jaguars. Looks like number 10, Trey Hauser, on deck for the Jaguars, batting in place of Garrett Stevens. The 0-1 pitch misses, or the 1-0 pitch misses, makes it 2-0. And yeah, I said it right before we went to commercial break. We are going to hit the slow down button as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Pitching rhythms very different from Will Morris to Nicolino.
Nicolino, very deliberate, takes a long time looking in at his catcher.
Well, 3-0 take sign was on for Gaspari. The 3-0 in for a strike makes it 3-1. Pitch from Nicolino. Gaspari going to wear that one on the back. So Trey Hauser steps to the plate for the Jaguars. As I believe this means he will also take over in center field for Garrett Stevens. We will take a look at that once we hit the top of the 7th. First pitch to Hauser, fouled off, strike one.
Hauser way out in front of that one as he pulls it third base side and out of play.
So 0-2 the count here to Trey Hauser. Hauser puts barrel on to ball. And that's going to be to Lorenzen out in left field, and that'll be out number 1. So we go to the bottom of the order. Eli Starr steps into the box. Will Nessler, will stand in the on-deck circle. First pitch will miss to Starr, 1-0. The 1-1 pitch misses down low, 2-1. Starr will swing away, make it 2-2.
Eli has flown out to right field and popped up to the catcher so far tonight.
Oh, Bach called as Gaspari will draw him off. So Gaspari going to advance to second on the Bach call. Yeah, Gaspari looked like he was going, and then Nicolino went to move towards him. Didn't do it the correct way. And now you got Gaspari on second. A full count here to Starr. Going to be sent down the third base side. Good solid hit from Starr. As runner's going to hold up on third, we got runners on the corners. So we go to the top of the order, Will Nessler. Nolan Powell now going to stand on deck as we have one away.
That was the old seeing eye grounder as it found its way right between the shortstop and third baseman.
Well, and a great job finding the hole for Eli Starr in between third and short. Star animated over on the first base side. Star goes. Nice draw off by Star as Nestler finds the hole that's left from Hall. And we put runners on the corners once again as the Jaguars will drive one across.
Just a great piece of running and hitting as the runner took off, pulled the shortstop, created the hole, and that's exactly where Nestler put it.
All Jaguars work on hit and runs in practice very often. As the runner will go to second and be safe.
Yeah, you can't draw it up much better than they executed that one.
That was a beautiful hit and run. Send Star, draw off the shortstop, who's coming to cover the bag. And Star puts it right back where it needed to be. Nestler puts it right back where it needed to be, excuse me. All infield coming in all the way around. One away. Misses. 2-1. Well, the Rough Rider defense anticipating a bunt here from Nolan Powell.
Well, I think they just can't afford to give up any more runs. They're down 2 as we're in the final stages here. So they need to try to cut this one if they can, and that's a great job right there.
And a great job right on the edge of the dirt. Cox to win. That'll be out number 2. So Will Morris, the pitcher, coming to the plate as a mound visit from the Rough Riders, and it looks like we will have a new pitcher coming to the mound for the Rough Riders. So we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
So the Rough Riders bringing out a new pitcher here to face Will Morris. Hudson Kelly, the sophomore, getting his spot on the mound. So now Will Morris will step up to the plate for the Jaguars. And the Jaguars will bring one across. So the pass ball brings Eli Starr across. Moves Nestler over to third. As the Jaguars looking to put a nail in the coffin here in this one. One and one now the count. Here to Will Morris. Misses down low, 2-1. Two. High fly ball in play. Tracking is the second baseman, and that's going to be out number 3. Luther Cox underneath of it. So the Jaguars will bring 2 across, strand 1 on base as we head to the top of the 7th. Jaguars need 3 to end it. 2 more up on the board. It's 5-3. Jaguars, you're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl's Chevrolet family of networks.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are 2 kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Well, Will Morris steps back onto the mound for the Jaguars. As Miles Lorenzen steps into the box for the Rough Riders. First pitch, strike. Here comes pitch number 2, swung on, strike 2. Well, the Jaguars 3 outs away from putting this one in the win column. As that one's going to miss outside, 1-2. That one fouled off. 1-2 still to count. That one misses. Goes back to the backstop, makes it 2-2. And a beautiful pitch from Morris puts it on the inside portion of the zone. Puts the backwards K for out number 1. Brings up Gabe Basowski. As he will step into the box. First pitch from Morris, strike 1. Swings again, 0-2. Morris must have places to be tonight. He's working quick up on the mound, wheeling and dealing, as that's going to be 3 in, 3 out for Morris. So we go to the top of the order, the right fielder, Lucas Kelly. Well, if you're in Kelly's position, you got 2 outs on the board. Still looking to put something together here as he will put bat to ball. Newman going to watch that one fall into the glove in right field. That's going to do it. And that'll be out number 3. So we'll take a short break. We'll be right back as the Jaguars wrap this one up 5-3. You're watching Centennial Digital on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
Well, that's going to do it here from the ball field at Ankeny Centennial High School. Jaguars put an end to it 5-3. 2, excuse me. Here in this one, and on behalf of everybody here at Centennial Digital and on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks, we want to thank you for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you back here tomorrow against Waukee, as we've got a single game tomorrow, then a doubleheader on Thursday against Johnston, I believe it is. So until then, this has been Cade Tomlinson. We'll see you next time. GWOD